Hi there, everybody. I'm glad to see at least a few of you guys got alerts today that we're doing a live stream. I know that's been a problem in the last couple days, and I'm sure I'll have a bunch of people later telling me, hey, I never got an alert, but that's okay. Got a bunch of you here today at least. That's cool. Hopefully you guys liked some of the scrolling bars of text and stuff there. I wanted to thank a lot of the sponsors. I got the one set up here at the bottom of the screen still that shows everybody that's done super chats. That's all automatically fed over from YouTube, so I really can't alter the numbers or the names or the orders of any of that, or I could just turn it off altogether. I want to do it manually though, make a bar that just thanks everybody, because some people support in other ways, like sending a PayPal every now and then or stuff like that. But anyway, I just want to say hi to a bunch of people. I know NCF was here, Mustang Dave. Who else came in? Manir, Aunt Orta, of course, Linda Wallace, Papa Giorgio, 5 Cents, Jeff Dunn, Tyler, Fox Run, David Carlisle's always here, of course, even though he's not here, man. Who else came in that I didn't see? That one coin collector did a super chat already. That was pretty cool. Greg King's lurking in the background. Dell's Treasure came in. Mission Get Rich, how you doing? Kellen got alerted. Awesome. Glad to hear that. AZ Coins, how are you doing today? I am doing okay. Sublime Mad Dog, thanks for coming in. I guess I'm not going to waste a ton of time. Let's get to this and have some fun. Anyways, for those of you that haven't watched the first 2 days, this is day 3 of our 11 days of searching through Lincoln cents. Recently, my local coin shop offered me the chance to buy all of the cents that they collected in a single day, and it was just about $121 face value. They got their own coin counting machine at the store, so people bring in coins to be counted. They charge a lot less than the local Coinstar machines. They also get coin collections from time to time that just have miscellaneous cents that they just don't have time to go through, so they just dump them in their deposits. But anyway, we're probably likely to find a little more wheat cents and some better stuff than you just get at the bank. So far, if you figure out like how many rolls we've searched, we've been averaging more than 1 wheat cent a roll. The first day, we got 25 wheat cents out of $11. The second day, we got 32 wheat cents out of $11. So pretty fun stuff. The oldest so far has been a 1918 San Francisco. And just in case you guys missed it, here's a picture of the coins I picked up from the shop. Got 2 huge bags full of $50 each face value, and then another bag with about $21. So that's what they brought in on one day, and they let me buy it. So we're having fun with that. I just did see a couple more come in here. New Marshall in town's here, very cool. Archaeology Mikey, good to see you. Thanks for coming in. Who else did I miss there? Lincoln Central Coins. Playing with Nightbot already. Awesome. Appreciate that. Who joined Team Cent there? One of you guys did. That's funny. NCF. Awesome. Like before you start, do a thing where you have everyone here guess how many wheats you're going to get today. And whoever gets it will get a silver dime from that one coin collector. You're going to have to keep track of their guesses then, that one coin collector. That's up to you. Because I can't keep track of that. So if anybody wants to play along, that one coin collector says, guess how many wheat cents I'm going to find today out of 11. You get 1 guess per person, of course. He'll keep track of it, and whoever's closest without going over Price is Right rules, looks like he'll send you a silver dime. Sounds very generous, that one coin collector, and looks like you got some guesses coming in. So that's awesome. Later on, sometime during this stream, you're going to see Nightbot run a link to Penny Dog's channel. If you guys aren't familiar with Penny Dog, she does Saturday morning coin roll searches, and she also does Wednesday hump day searches. She's got over 1,000 subscribers already, but she's really close to the 4,000 hours of watch time, like within a couple hundred hours. So Nightbot's going to run a link to her channel in a little while, and then a couple times throughout the stream. If you guys have the time, or if you have an extra cell phone, well, first of all, if you're not subscribed to her, you better go subscribe to her. That's one. But if you have the chance, if you can go check out her playlists, and if you got like an extra phone or something laying around, and you could run those playlists for a day or so, if a few of us do that, we'll get her extra couple hundred hours, and she'll be monetized by next weekend stream. So it'd just be kind of fun to help a friend out with that. So So that one coin collector, you're writing down some stuff. I'm going to get into this search. And if you guys have any questions for me, if you need to get my attention for anything, then just go ahead and tag me. New Marshall in town says, where I come from, they're pennies. Exactly. Well, I call them cents. At least the Lincoln cents. You might have some big British pennies and stuff. Well, look at this. How about this? The second coin we look at is a 71S. We save the S mints. The third coin we're looking at is a wheat cent. Oh, I thought it was a real old one at first. I thought it was going to be a 1916, but it's a 46S. Still pretty cool. Still pretty cool. So we're up to 1, so if anybody guessed 0, you're already out. Very, very cool. So there's an 81, a 2010, a 1979. That's pretty crazy. The third coin we see already is a wheat cent. 85 Denver, 2016, another 85 Denver, 1995 Denver, it's 2008, a 1985D, and a 1975D. Forgot that you won yesterday's end of stream. That's fine. I told you don't even have to email since I already have your address handy and all that, Archaeology Mikey. I got it all taken care of. But all the giveaways, I'm not going to actually mail out any of them until we're done with all 11 days. Just in case some of you guys win more than one, then I can save some postage. And because we're not supposed to be going out, we're on lockdown, we don't want us making unnecessary trips. I just want to make one big trip to the post office when we're done with it. And I'll go ahead and put back under the camera here. I didn't mention this before. I saw Young Coin Hunter in his stream earlier and asked him, hey, what should I do for a giveaway today? And he goes, how about a seated dime? So I go, okay. Well, I looked real quick. This one's not in the best shape. It does have some rim damage there in the side. But it's an 1853 with arrows seated dime. So that'll be the giveaway today. Penny Dog said I'm awesome. Okay, cool. Well, Nightbot will be putting a link up sometime here. I set it to do it in about 15 minutes, so... or every 15 minutes, so I don't know when it'll do that, but hopefully it does that. If it doesn't, then I'll just go post a link to the stream today. But yeah, if you guys can run her playlist, that would help her out and get her monetized because she deserves it. She puts a really good show on. They have a lot of fun over there. They do tons of generous giveaways. It's just amazing. So I highly recommend checking out their streams, even if you don't care about helping out with the watch time and all that. It's just a lot of fun. So nothing special here. It's a really nice 2001 Denver. I mean, it looks like brand new out of a mint set. I mean, even the rim looks a little thicker than normal. But it's a 2001. We're not saving that. Hopefully you guys are getting your guesses in for how many wheat cents you think we're going to find today. That one coin collector, who is one of our channel sponsors and a super chatter, as you'll see scrolling along the bottom of the screen. He says silver dime goes to whoever's closest on the number of wheat cents we find. Without going over, Price is Right rules. And at some point, you're going to have to tell people no more guesses. I don't know when that'll be, but that's up to you. If you haven't already said it, because I haven't been paying attention to the chat. We did find another one here. I'll show that in a second. There's a 2007D and a 2006D. Hopefully dump it. The next one we found here is a counter stamp. We've been finding a bunch of these. We found 13 of them in the past 2 days. And this one is for the state of Texas. So you can see the counter stamp for Texas right there. And thanks again to that one coin collector. Really appreciate you doing that. And like I said, I just set up the scrolling there, and I set up the list of donors on the start screen and everything. I'm just trying that out. If that at the bottom of the screen is too annoying or way too fast or way too slow, I'd appreciate your feedback on that, or if you guys don't like it at all, I can turn it off. I just figured I would try it out just to kind of thank people. Right now, the way that YouTube, or my Streamlabs that I use, the OBS, and the way YouTube's set up, it only shows in the super chatters there. It doesn't show in people, of course, that have donated other ways to my channel, whether it's just sending coins or sending by PayPal. I think I might change that, and I'm just going to have to keep a list myself and then update it all the time, so it just scrolls through everybody that's supported, because I hate to leave out people that don't send it by Super Chat. This one's just a really dirty one. Can't even see what that is. Just seeing a lot of modern ones here. I mean, there's an okay looking 64 Denver. There's an 85D, a 96, and a 2010. So remember, for those, everybody's guessing the number of Wheaties. We're searching $11 face value, which of course is equivalent to 22 rolls. I already counted out the $11 because that was taking a lot of time to count out live on the stream with you, but I did not look through the coins. While I was counting them, though, I did see a few wheat cents, so I know we're going to find some. Exactly. I mean, there's one right here just showing itself to us. Let's go ahead and take a look. There's a 45 Denver. So we're up to 2. 83 Denver, a 97 Denver, 85D. A lot of really dirty ones here. Even just counting out the $11 worth earlier when I did that, turned my fingers pretty much black. I mean, these are way dirtier than coins I usually get at the bank, for sure. Here's a really, really bad 1970, but I'll check just to see if it's an estimate because we've been keeping track of those. And I think it's actually a 74D. I thought it was a 1970, but it's just that bad. Nothing I would ever save, but if I'm trying to keep track of how many S-mints we find, just because I think that's fun to keep track of, I want to be accurate and count even the horrible ones. There's a really nice 1987D, a 99 Denver, 2014, 1984 Denver, 2000 Denver, 1996 Denver, another 96, 2012, and an 83D. What am I missing there? On my phone, can't does not think. Woof. Very cool. Oh yeah, Nightbot finally did that. So yeah, Nightbot, if you saw a minute ago, posted a link. Check out our channel, subscribe, watch a bunch of videos, and hopefully we help her out enough. I know I'm not doing it right now because I'm streaming and I don't want to kill my internet. But after this stream, I'm going to go run her playlist. I got an extra phone that I can do that on, and I'm going to run it probably till tomorrow's stream, as long as she's got enough stuff up in her playlist, which I suspect she does. And that'll give her an extra 20 hours or so. So if a few of us do that, we'll get her that extra 400 or so she needs. And even beyond that, like I said, she's got a real cool channel. Check it out. A lot of fun stuff. Look at that, Penny Dog. $9.99 through Super Chat. You rock. Doing the sticker. Those are fun. Really appreciate that. Thank you. So we got a 1981, a 74 Denver, 95D. There's a nice looking 1967 that we're not going to save. We do have another wheat set. This is going to be our third. I don't know the date. Let's see it together. A 1955. Too bad there's no doubling on that 55, huh? That would be fun. Just a regular 55 for us, though. That's all. Mikey says he bought an 1892 Indian set with toning ANAX for $25. Selling for Hey, there you go. Sounds like you're pretty happy with your purchase. That's what counts the most. Remember, whenever you guys buy coins, whether you're spending 25 cents, $25, or $2,500 on a coin, whatever it is, if you're buying it online, that's fine. If you're buying it at a show, but the first time you actually get it in hand, if you love the coin and you're happy with it, then that's great. If you're unhappy at it for any reason right when you get it, return it. Get rid of it. Don't do it because it's not going to get better. The best you're going to feel about the coin is right when you buy it. So if you don't like it right when you get it, get out of it if you can. But that one coin collector, let's start a donation train. You guys really don't have to do that. That's awesome, though, that one coin collector. I really do appreciate that. Robert Mims says no notification. Yeah, you know what? Looks like we got 28 people, 29 people in here. I did get several people coming in early saying they did get notifications. I did get a notification on my cell phone. I got a different account on my cell phone. And so it looks like some people are getting notifications, but still a lot of people, I'm guessing, are not. So it just... And I've heard that from a lot of other streamers, that YouTube is hurting their live streams as well. They're just not pushing out notifications, everybody. There's a 1981. There's a 1970. Is that an S or a D? It's a... I can't tell. That's a Denver. So we're not going to save that. It's a 1994, a 2014, a 1984. Another 2004, a 76D, a 2016, a 1979. Come on, let's get some good stuff here today. How about that? Let's find something cool. There's a 1981, 1967. I mean, even just finding wheat cents and stuff, I like doing that, even if they're common ones. And speaking of wheat cents, let's get another one right here. I don't know what the date or if it's common or not. It looks really dirty and messed up. I'm seeing a 1944 there. 2001, 83, 06, 2013, and a 1980. Jenny Hansen's here? What? Hey there, Jenny. Thanks for coming in. I'm glad you made it. Appreciate that. Linda says she got notified. That's awesome. That one coin collector got it. Yeah, I mean, I've been getting it for some people. Like I think the last time I checked, I'm subscribed to about 800 people. Believe me, I don't have the bell rung, I guess, for all 800 people, but I do for quite a few, especially people that I know regularly live stream, people that I like. And I did not get a notification for Penny Dog's stream earlier this morning, but I did make it before it was over, just because I know that, you know, it's always Saturday mornings. But usually it's pretty early for me because I'm on the West Coast, but I made it towards the end. Here's an off-center a little bit. 73, you see a lot more rim on the, you know, the bottom part in the right hand, and almost no rim on that part. We'll see if it's on both sides like that. Now it's pretty centered on the other side, so that just means that's a misaligned die and not off-center. So, I don't know. I'll set that aside just as something to set aside, I guess. What else are we missing there? Jetty Hansen says, I got my coins yesterday. I received my coins, and they are beautiful. Thank you. I'm glad to hear that, Jenny. You got a lot to go through there, because I know you won quite a few lots, but hope you're happy with them all, and I do appreciate all your support and all your bids, of course, in our auction last week. Thank you again. And I'm glad they arrived safely, of course. Let's see, we got a couple dirty ones there. There's a 69 Denver, a 78, 95, 2013, 1988. And you know what, even if a lot of people are not getting the notifications, it's a bummer, of course, but the videos are going to be up there so people can watch it later if they choose. I'm just glad that I decided to do it this way. 11 streams of $11 each. That, you know, streams are going to last an hour to an hour and a half each, depending on how many times I stop just to talk to y'all. But yeah, if I just did it all at once like my original plan, it would have just been, it would have killed me. It's just way too long. We do have a 1969 S there. There is no doubling, but we'll save that just because it's an S mint mark. And what else we got here? Nightbot's telling everybody about our coin shop. Yeah, Jenny, our local coin shop's closed too. I mean, I think most of them are. I think some of them will still deal with you by appointment only, or if you want to buy something through the mail. I know the coin shop there in Newhall. You can see their eBay username. They've been selling a lot more stuff on eBay. All their stuff, they always start at what do you call it? They start them at 99 cents, and a lot of them come with free shipping too. So a lot of good deals there. I even buy a lot of stuff from them on eBay because I'll ask about stuff in the store sometimes, and they'll go, you know what, we're just going to sell that on eBay. I'm like, okay, whatever. And then I'll look it up on eBay, and sometimes I get it cheaper than I thought. So next up, we have a 1959. We do save the 1959, so I'll put that there. We do have another wheat cent coming up here. Let's check that out. I don't know the date. We'll look at it together. Ooh, an older one. 1928, almost 100 years old. But you're not going to get to look at that very long because right next to that is another wheat cent. It's a 45S. And I'll take a look at the chat. Anything else? 28. Yep, 1928. And then we got a 45S. There's 87D. There's something really dirty. 2008, I believe. 72 Denver. I don't know what date that is. It's 2000 something. Just got some gunk on it. 98 Denver. 87. 1994. 84 Denver. 2014. There's another wheat cent here. Let's see what this one is. It's real dirty again. Was that a 58? Or maybe a 55? I can't tell. 53S, it looks like. Okay. Just trying to get the lighting to where everybody can see that a little easier. There we go. 1953S. Very cool. How many wheat cents so far? So the one under the scope is 1, and we got 6 more here, so that's 7 so far. And we got a couple more finds here I'm going to show. I'm trying not to miss anything because some of the things we're looking for are tough to see. But we got some more counter stamps. This one here's for my state, California. Let's see, we got the California counter stamp right above the date. We got another state. This one here is Utah. And that's a 74S. That's pretty cool. I think that's the first counter stamp we saw in an S Mint. And then we got our first world coin, which is Canadian. And it's a 2005. So we are finding some stuff. What is a wheat cent, says the metal detecting channel. Well, a wheat cent is a Lincoln cent minted between 1909 and 1945. Or sorry, 1958. I'm thinking of something else. So between 1908 and 1958, or 1909 and 1958, I'm sorry. And then that's the reverse. It's got the wheat ears and then Lincoln cent. And then for 59 through 2008, it's the memorial cent with Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. So that's that. We'll go ahead and put our giveaway prize under there. Mike, scroll up, please. What? What am I looking for? You saying hi, Robert? What am I trying to find here? How many so far? What's the wheat? Maybe that's what I was answering. Don Berry's here. Hello, all. Thank you. Someone dumped a state count. It looks like it, Greg King. I'm hoping we find all 50 of them. That'd be kind of fun. Jenny Hansen loves my channel. Thank you very much, and I really appreciate your support. Oh, that scroll bar at the bottom kind of blocks the super chat there a little bit, what you were typing. So I'll fix that. That's fine. I just thought it'd be fun to kind of put that in there, but really appreciate that. Storm in California says, stopping by to hit that like, and I do appreciate it. Yeah, that'd be cool if we found all 50 states. I don't know. I'm guessing if they're all in here, there's a chance that just in looking at these, I might miss a couple. So, because sometimes they're hard to spot. Just when you're looking through a bunch real quick, you just might skip over, just a 1974. Lincoln cent. That one there's a 74D. I thought it might be an S. It wasn't. It was 68 Denver, an 85, a 72D. And again, I'm just looking for other good dates, mostly looking for wheat cents. I'm looking for those counter stamps. If we find any error coins or something that's close to it, I'll go for that. There's a 1955 we just found. If we find any dates like 1983, 1984, I'll look for major varieties that could be on those. Same with 1995. I'm not looking for all the minor varieties of every year, because then, we'd still be on the first, dozen or two coins here. Let's see. I really appreciate the super chats, you guys. That's just awesome. Really generous, and I do try to add all that back to the stream one way or another if I can. Robert's guessing up to 61 Wheaties now. Jeez. Again, it's up to that one coin collector to keep track of those and those guesses and let you know when he's going to cut off new guesses. There's a nice looking 64 Denver, and we have another wheat cent. I don't know the date. We'll find out together. 1953. And a 1982 Denver. Question, Mike. What is the question, Jenny? I may have... I'll have an answer. Hopefully it'll be a correct answer if I know the question, but we'll see. And I guess I'll pile these wheat cents up a little nicer just so we can, if anybody asks, I can quickly give you a count. So we're up to 9 so far. And did we get the question? Not yet. Okay. Oh, that one coin collector, I guess, already cut off the new guesses, so that is up to him. So here's another wheat cent. I can't read the date, so I'm going to have to scrape some dirt off here for a second, just so we can all see it, and I think that helped. There's a 1945, a very dirty one. Jenny, you got a question coming in? I do not see it. Okay, I'll check again in a second. I don't want to miss your question. Unless it was already posted above and I have missed it. There's a really nice 1961 Denver and a nice 63 Denver. And my phone was just buzzing. So make sure that's not anything super important. It is nothing that can't wait a minute. 76 Denver. 2000. There's a really dirty memorial scent that I can't even read the date. Okay, we'll skip it. 1971 Denver. 81D. Real nice 1963. I mean, there's some, I probably should have started the Whitman folder or something, just going through some of these, because we probably could fill it up with some nice coins here. Here's a 1959 Denver. We'll add that because we do save the first year of issues there. And I guess I'll spread some of these out a little more so we're not getting too close to mixing them up. There's a 2007, a 1980. What is this? 79D. It looked a lot older. 1990, 79D. 75 Denver, 75 Denver, and we got another Canadian. This one's a 1998. So we're up to 2 Canadian cents. Again, Nightbot's reminding us, go check out Penny Dog's channel. If you're not following Penny Dog already, highly recommend her channel. Lots of fun live streams every Saturday morning and Wednesday afternoons, I believe. I don't know exactly the time on Wednesday, but I know it's Saturday mornings pretty early. Does really cool live streams. Tons of fun. Wow, look at this thing. This is just... That's got a mountain of something growing on it. I mean, it's a memorial scent. But that's just... I don't know if we're ever going to know what the date of that one is. Yeah, I highly recommend checking out her channel, and she is about, I don't remember exactly what she said, about 400 hours or so from getting her monetization. So if you do subscribe and you want to help out a friend, she's got playlists, and if you can, go run her playlist, watch a bunch of stuff, or if you got an old phone or a computer sitting around, just hit play and walk away and give her a bunch of watch time to kind of help out with that crazy requirement of the 4,000 hours they make us get in a year just to be able to get monetized. So that would be cool if you could help her out. And if you don't help her out and you don't care about that, definitely just go over there and subscribe anyway, because I think you all will enjoy the content. There's a 2014, a 74 Denver, 2070, 2012, 78D, 63. Not finding anything else exciting right here. And that one's got like some purple color to it, but I don't think it's like natural toning or anything. It looks like it's grease or paint or something. But we love Penny Dog, Nightbot. She is great. Yep. Nightbot knows what he's talking about. What's the best gloves to use for coin roll hunting? I'd use no gloves, and that's why I end up with black fingertips at the end of this. I just don't like using gloves. Yeah, Mim says amazing what they accept and reject. I don't know if their coin counter actually counted that one with the stuff, or if it got rejected and they just threw it in the bag anyway. I have no idea, but no, I just don't like using gloves. I mean, first of all, if I had the gloves on, the gloves would just get dirty, and then I'd have dirty gloves, which would probably annoy me more than having dirty fingers, because it's real easy to wash my fingers. I have soap. Now, of course, I know how to do laundry, but I don't think I'd be able to get the dirt out of the white gloves as easily. So that would just annoy me. And if I wore like the latex or rubber gloves, I know my hands would just be sweaty and I would just feel miserable the whole time I'm doing it. So, yeah, that's the way to do it. And having no glove, it's real easy to hold on to the coins and not drop things and take a look. There's a 74S. We saved the San Francisco Mint coins from 68 to 74, just because. It's a nice 1964D. That one coin collector starting now. I'm going to do a guess to giveaway for the first 10 minutes. If you want to be entered tomorrow, hit the notifications. Yeah, for those of you that are saying you have not been getting the notifications, just remember, this is day 3 of 11 for these streams. Tomorrow I'm going to do another one, the next day, until we're done with these $121 of cents. I'm going to try to start them between 11 a.m. and noon each day, Pacific time. So even if you're not getting the notifications, there is your notification that we're doing another one tomorrow, and then the next day and the next day. There's some nice ones here. There's an okay looking 63D. There's a nice red 1964D. There's a lot of copper in here, I know that. There's a 72S, we'll save that. There's a couple more dirty ones that I won't even be able to get a date, but it's a shield scent, so I'm sure it's nothing amazing. Jenny Hansen can make some homemade soap and can get gloves clean. Yeah, I just, I don't know, I guess whenever I started doing laundry and when I learned how when I was younger and stuff, I was just always like way too nervous to use bleach on stuff because I don't want to ruin things. So, and the white cotton gloves are so cheap anyway. They come in like packs of 10 or 25 or whatever. That once they start getting dirty, I kind of just put them to the side and use them for other stuff. I don't use them for being on camera anymore. So, I try to keep those clean and I guess if you know from my videos, I'm not even really using them for holding coins. I use them in my videos when I'm holding slabs, so I kind of do it backwards. There's a 1969S. Not a double die, but we'll save it. There's a 78D, 77D, 1990, a 62 Denver, a 78 Denver. Tons of copper in these rolls, or not these rolls, but this bag. And we're getting another wheat cent. This is number 11, a 57D, and it looks like that 9's a little filled in too. It's kind of fun. It's really dirty. It could just be a mark on the coin, but it looks like it's filled in a little bit. Something fun. Yeah, the cotton gloves. I mean, I don't even want to grab the ones I use just to show you what they... You guys have all seen cotton gloves, because because my fingers are dirty, I don't want to get my gloves dirty, so... And like this pad that I'm using, you can just see it's just getting so dirty. I'm, trying to keep that clean too. So after each day, I've been cleaning it, and just so much dirt on these coins. Some of these just look like brand new. Like there's a 1972D that's pretty much uncirculated. Really cool. You don't mind laying the wheats down so I'm able to count them and start to mark names off? Well, what it is these stacks right here just each have 5. So those are full stacks, and then I'll put the other one next to it. How about I'll put the stacks of 5 up right there, and then the loose ones right under, so you'll know when we get a stack of 5. Because I just don't want them all spread out, because I just don't have tons of room to work here without mixing stuff up. But we're up to 11 right now. 85D, 82, 82, 97, 85, 62D, 2012, 2005. And normally, if you guys have seen my box hunts before, when I just go through a box from the bank, I do usually go through and sort out the copper versus zinc just so we can get a count. I haven't done that on any of these yet. I've just been everything that I've been saying. We're not everything but the fines. I've just been putting in bags again, and I'm not sure if I'm just going to take them right and deposit them, or maybe I'll save them to go through again to sort out the copper, or maybe take another look just in case I miss stuff here during the live streams. That one's just so dirty I don't know what it is. 2011, 2004, 2013, 2014, another dirty one. Here's our first 2009 that we found. That's the formative years where he's sitting on the log. 89. 1966, that's pretty much full red. A 1994D and an 89D. Mikey says, that's weird, Michael. I don't know what he's talking about, me being weird. Oh, probably about me using gloves on slabs, but not on not on the loose coins, yeah. And the reason I started using the gloves is because before I even started, talking to anybody in chats, I've been on YouTube for, 7 years or something like that now, and I would do videos just for my eBay listings, because at the time you could put your videos in your eBay listing, and I just didn't want, like, when I'm doing my video, I wanted you to focus on the coin, so I would just put gloves on and then you do the slab, just so people wouldn't be commenting, oh, look, you need to trim your fingernails, or oh, you got dirty fingers, or that's what I thought people would do, because people on the internet are sometimes jerks. So I figured, let's just do white gloves, show the coin, and that's all they'll be, you know, no problem. And then I put music there, so it's not me talking, and try to do it real simple, of course. But then I get a whole bunch of comments about, you know, hey, you don't need to wear gloves. You know the coin's in the slab. So, I mean, it's one of those where I believe you're damned if you do, damned if you don't. And I've been doing it from the start, so now I kind of think it's funny. So I keep doing the gloves in my videos with slabs. All right, so there's a 1990. I just saved another 1972 San Francisco. Do I have any constitutional silver coins in bags or tubes, or maybe you run out of stuff for auction? Do I have them in? If you do, maybe. I do have some 90% silver, but I just don't really have anything that I haven't looked through it in a while. I know I got some tubes of mercury dimes and stuff, but Robert Mims says, "Do I keep stats on my finds? I'd be curious what your estimate ratio." I do keep track of that, Robert Mims. If you go back and look in my videos, I've done maybe 6 or 7 boxes of Lincoln cents so far. And what I do is I do the live stream where we go through all 50 rolls and I sort them out. Then I go through them all again and do the counts of everything. And then I'll post a recap video. So I probably have 5 or 6 recap videos. So you'll see box 1 recap, box 2 recap, and it'll be like a 5-10 minute video where I go through all the finds and I have a list. I'll show you how many wheat cents, how many S mints, and, you know, I kind of do a breakdown. Then I do what the percentage of copper versus zinc was in each box. So I do keep track of that. At least I keep track of what I like to keep track of. I'm trying to figure out what this is. It's a 68. I can't tell if it's a D or an S. It's a D. Okay. Sorry about that. Coins for amateurs here. We don't usually wear gloves, but we sure wash our hands. Oh, geez. Let me tell you. Absolutely. Got to wash your hands, especially with a bunch of dirty Lincoln cents like we're going through right now. And these are, like I said, these come out of the bag from the coin counter at the coin shop, and these are way dirtier than any rolls I usually go through. I mean, I've only gone through a couple dollars so far, and it's just, I can't even like feel my fingers when I rub them together. It's just, there's just so much dirt I don't feel my fingertips anymore. So 1982 and 1981. 86 and 87, a 1991 D, 2013 D, 95 D, and an 85 D. But thanks for coming in, Coins for Amateurs. If you guys, for some reason, are not already following Coins for Amateurs, you better go ahead and grab them while you can. And they do their box hunts on Sundays. Got tons of cool sponsors that provide tons of nice stuff for giveaways, and a lot of fun in their channel. So definitely make sure you're with them. Here's a nice 1964 Denver. And remember, we're doing this every day for the next, I guess we got 8 more days after this, if my calculations are correct, because we got 11 days of this total. There's a real flashy red 1963 Denver. Look good in most people's albums. Never really had hands get. Yeah, when I do coin rolls from the bank, yeah, I'll get going through 50 rolls, fingers get a little dirty or so, but these are just horrible. I mean, it's a 1962 Denver. Here's another 2009. This is the Lincoln birthplace design. A nice 87D. Here's a full red 1972D. A red 1960D. A lot of these red earlier ones together are making me think that they might have taken in a Lincoln cent folder at the shop. Maybe, and usually when they do that, if it's a complete album already, they sometimes, will just sell that as is, because somebody might buy the full album. But if it's not full, most people don't want to buy a partially full set of memorial cents. So I'm guessing something like that might have come in, and they popped them all out and put them right in the coin counter, because just don't have time to sell a 1962D Lincoln cent, Most shops don't, at least. But there's a lot of nice ones. Like right here's a 73 Denver. 86D, 71D. A lot of copper. Way more than I ever get in the bank rolls. There's a 70S. We'll save that. And a 2012D. They are not going to close post offices, Mikey. I'll bet any money on that. There will no be. They might close the lobbies in some post offices, and you'll have to or maybe go in at certain times or reduce hours. But the post offices are not going to shut down. That's just way too important. Everybody has to get their bills. Everybody has to get their mail. Everybody has to pay. You know, if you have to get your checks, you have to pay your checks. It's just way too vital. They're not going to shut down post offices. They're not going to shut down banks. A lot of banks have closed lobby hours. There's a nice 1973D, real flashy BU. Probably should be saving a lot of these nice red ones, putting them in 2x2s and donating them out to Coins for Amateurs for the kids or something. That'd be something nice of me to do, but they're going in a bag for now. Maybe I'll go through them again at some point and do that, because there's a lot of nice ones here. There's a 70S we'll save. But yeah, banks, grocery stores, post office, all that is just way too vital. I mean, they might reduce hours, make new restrictions, but we're getting our mail, I'll tell you that. 1 cent that was in 1983. There was no doubling on the reverse. That's what I was looking for. Was this another wheat cent? Nope, just a nice dirty 1961D. Thought we had another wheat cent. Here's a nice red 1959 Denver. We'll add that to our 1959s that we saved. An 81, 79D. 2002, 87, 2012, 82, 82D, and a 94D. We're on a little bit of a dry spell with the wheat cents. We started out pretty good. What else we got people saying there? Need about 5 more to complete your Dansko? That's pretty crazy. Farm Dogs here. Thanks for coming in. And thanks to all the people that have clicked that like button. That's always cool to see. Appreciate that. I just said we were on a dry spell of wheat cents. I reach into the box. What do we have right away on top here? Another wheat cent. Let's find out what the date is together. And we got ourselves a 44 Denver. Very cool. All I got to do is ask, and I get the wheat cent, it looks like. Awesome. 64 Denver. A couple from the 90s, from the 80s. 71D. 88, a 2012. 2006, 81, 78 and 83 Denver, 84 Denver, 79 Denver. Come on, we got another counter stamp. We'll show that in a second. Awesome. Here's one that's looks like someone started cutting it with a pair of scissors or something. Nice and messed up. Hey, let's take a look at that. How about that? That's fun. Look at that. Someone didn't like this guy. But that is going back in. We'll keep the wheat cent. I'll keep that separate so that one coin collector can keep the count. And we'll show our next counter stamp. This one is a state counter stamp for Alabama. A 1975 with an Alabama counter stamp. Pretty cool. Penny Dog's link does not work on your phone. Okay. Well, hopefully the link's working for others anyway. I didn't test the link, so that's probably my bad. If, I don't know, if everybody says the link's not working, I'll try to find a better link for that, but I apologize for that. Yeah, Coins for Amateurs, this is bags, and I'll show everybody because you bring that up. This is $121 of cents. Here's the bags I got from my coin shop. They have a coin counter. Instead of people going to Coinstar, a lot of people in town just know that they go to the coin shop, because they charge about 4% for coin counting, and Coinstar's charge about 11%. So this is what they brought in just as far as cents go in one day. $121 a cents, and they offered it to me if I wanted to buy them and go through them. And I said, sure, I'll go through all those. So that's what they bring in from the public, and in addition to bringing in a bunch of that from the public, undoubtedly they throw some stuff in at the shop too from time to time. So for these state counter stamps like the one we just got under there, so far we've found about 15 different ones, not just today, but over the last 3 days. So I'm guessing either a collector brought in a bunch of them and they didn't look at them, or maybe they just dumped a bunch of them in there and because they don't want to mess with them. But we've been finding a bunch of them. That's about 15 of them we found so far. Here's a nice bright red 62 Denver. There's a 1999 Denver. and a 2003. And I don't know what I'm going to do with them, because I've had a lot of people asking, oh, if you find this state, please send it to me, or oh, I want it if you find this one, and I don't know. I haven't decided. I really don't want to send a bunch of envelopes to everybody and spend a bunch of money on postage just sending people 1 cent at a time, so I don't know. I'll think about that and figure that out. Or maybe I'll just save them for people until they have something else that I got to send them, but then that means I got to keep track of a bunch of envelopes for people, and I don't want to do that either. There's an 80D, a 63D, a 2010. Looks like we got another Canadian coming up here in a second. There's a 67, an 88, 07, 94. And the Canadian here is a 1994, one of the 12-sideds. There we go. 79D and an 88D. Bank is nice and they keep me supplied. Lobby's closed. Yeah, my banks here, at least, I went to there's 4 banks that I usually go to right around my... I've been to 2 of them so far. Both of them still have the lobbies open. They do have reduced hours. Instead of being open till 6, they're closing at 4 now. But, yeah, I went in there no problem the other day and made a deposit of some cash. I did that video. If you guys haven't seen my last video, I did a currency search where I went through $10,000 of currency just looking for fancy serial numbers and star notes. I had a customer of mine owed me some money, and he paid cash. And I'm like, well, before I run to the bank and deposit this, let's just do a quick video. That'd be fun. And then, of course, I didn't want a bunch of cash sitting around, so I went right to the bank and deposited that. And, yeah, no problems going to the bank, depositing. And I know at least at one of the banks, if I needed to, I could probably, send them an email or give them a call and say, hey, I'm stuck at home. I need some boxes of coins, and I'm sure I'd get hooked up. I haven't tried, but I'm pretty sure. Again, I think a lot of it has to do with just who you talk to and then your relationships with the bankers. And just looking at a bunch of them here. That's a 69 Denver. It's a real dirty one. I can't even tell what it is. There's a 72D, but it's a little bit off-center. Might be fun to look at. Well, I say off-center. The obverse is off-center. Real thick rim on the left-hand side. A little bit thin. Well, it doesn't look as dramatic under the scope now that I look at it. And the reverse is pretty well centered, so if anything, it's just a very minor misaligned die. Again, not worth talking about any further than that. We'll put that seated dime back under there. We'll give that one away at the end. Spiked head die cracks here, very cool. Here for the win. All right. Who else we got? Bank lobby's closed and I can't even get into my safe deposit box. Well, that sounds strange. I don't know. I'd be talking to a manager or something if you really needed to get in there, Jenny. There's no reason they shouldn't let you in there, especially if it's like by appointment or as long as you're keeping distance from people. And yeah. Yeah, because my bank's open, but they just tell you there's a sign on the door, keep 6 feet apart, and that. And I'm in California, where supposedly we're all on lockdown and not even supposed to be out if we don't have to anyway. So I'd be really, if my bank told me I couldn't get in my safe deposit box, there'd be a problem. I just know that. I don't care what the governor and all that says. If there's something in there I need to get into, then I'm pretty sure with the relationship I have with my bankers, we'd find a way to make that happen. Otherwise, I'd be looking for a new bank once all this blows over, I'll tell you that. 'Cause that's not acceptable. But yeah, post offices, banks, none of them are going to close completely because it's just too important to keep everything moving. So another 1983 was not the double die reverse. We do check. We don't ever expect to find it because they're rare. That's why they're worth something. But maybe someday. I've seen people find them before. An 89. Really toasty one without even a date. It's a memorial cent though, not anything special. There's an 82. 63 Denver. 69 Denver. Another real toasty zinc cent. 87D. And a 2010D. Is Don Barry still in here? Don Barry, if you're in here, Jenny wants to know. Yeah, I think if it's something really important and you need to get in your safety deposit box, you should be able to do it. I wouldn't freak out about that too much yet. I should buy a bag of wheat cents and nickels from the Coinstar because you can find heirs and war nickels. Possible. Don Berry is here. Don Berry is in the house. Jenny Hansen needs to speak with you, Don Berry. All right, there's a 64D. There's another one with some stuff caked on it. I can tell it's a 1999 Denver, though. At least that one you see part of the date. 75D, 83 Denver, 82, a 74. Is that an estimate? No, it's not. There's a 75. Oh, we need some more wheat cents. I know some of you guessed high. Here's another Canadian. 2005. Up to 4 Canadian coins so far. Alright, I cheated right over here to the side. Out of the corner of my eye, I saw we have another wheat cent. Not going in order there. That is a 45S. We're back on the board with Wheaties. There's a 1999. An 84 Denver. 83 Denver. 67, 78, 2015. 1998, 2004, 1966, 2003, 07, 85, 97. Wheat cent bag is here and ready for Mike, so it looks like they got another wheat cent bag for me, so that's cool. I guess I'll have to get that from them. That'll be fun to go through. And I did show them your store's link the other day, and what do you call it? Showed them that they can buy wheat cent bags on the eBay every now and then. And you can start them at 99 cents, and I think you even do free shipping on those. So Jenny Hansen, Don Berry's there. I guess he says you can email. Okay, cool. If you need anything, I was hoping we'd all get to see the question. Don, you ruined it. I wanted to see what she was going to ask you, but that's okay. I'm just kidding. That's fine. 1999, where did I leave off? There's 75, 66, 83D, 07, 85, 2014, a nice red 1966, 2004, 68, an 86D, a nice 1987D, and some more common 80s and 90s. You found a 51 and 51D nickels. That's pretty cool. Always fun to find stuff before 1960. It was really fun going through that whole bag of stuff from before 1960 that the coin shop got us. Found some good stuff in there. Thanks to Don Berry and Coins Plus. And also a bag of Canadian nickels. Remember, Don, anytime you want to, you can just do one of those right there. Crappie Tim says, could you please maybe share what heirs you look for on the 2009s on other than the early years? On 2009s, I really don't look for the heirs. I know on the formative years one, people look for like there's an extra finger, like a double die reverse. I don't ever really look for them. They're just not that exciting for me. So on 2009s, I really don't. I just look for major heirs that you'd be able to notice without even having a loop or something, you know? I don't look for the minor heirs or minor varieties and things like that. I just don't. There's a 55S we just found. Let's see. If I like the Ike dollar. Yeah, Lincoln Central's got an Ike. So if you like Ike dollars, he's got a whole Facebook group. Working on. Looks like Don Berry's going to keep us busy with the streams, though. That's cool. There's a 1969S that's almost pretty full red there, but of course it's not the double die that we want. I'd be putting that in Heritage Auctions if it was. 1990, 80, another 1980, a 79. Bunch of copper here. Might have to separate all the copper and then go sell it back to the coin shop. They'll pay me big bucks for it, won't they, Don? Nah, probably not. This is a real nice 1974 Denver. That one looks like straight out of a mint set. And in fact, it might even be straight out of a mint set, knowing the stuff they go through at the shop. Who knows? I really hate just putting that one back in the pile, but I'm doing it. I don't know. Can't save them all. How do you go about buying bags from Coinstar? I have no idea. I've heard that some places in the country, the stores themselves own the Coinstar machines, and you can just ask the store manager, like Mikey says. Other stores, I think, they do not own the machine, so they wouldn't even have the keys, and they like have someone service them outside the store, so you wouldn't be able to buy those. So I guess you just got to talk to the store. Here's a 1971. I'm going to look at it under my loop real quick because there's some gunk on it. I thought it might be an S-Mint, but it's just some dirt. It's not. 64D, a nice looking 1967. All right. What else do we see in here? I need more people. No, I appreciate that, Coins for Amateurs. Yeah, I mean, usually I get more people in a live stream, but I know a lot of people are telling me they're not getting notifications right now. So it's just the way it is. But yeah, the last 2 days we've had, I think we topped out at 22 people the other day. So today I saw we had up to, I think, 29 earlier. So more people saw it today at least. So I don't know, but and I'm sure I'll get a bunch of messages from people later saying, "Oh, I didn't even know you were streaming. I never got a notification." And well, I don't know what I can do except tell you when you're here. We're going to be doing this again tomorrow, the next day, and the next day until we're done with all these. So this is day 3 of 11. It's a nice 1963D. And there will be a giveaway each day. So I don't know how good of a giveaway each day, but I'll come up with something. And because I got some generous super chats earlier, I'll try to pick out something better for tomorrow too. But today it's going to be an 1853 with arrows seated dime. Bunch of common stuff here. I mean, there's a bunch of coins from the 70s here. Just a bunch of 75D, 74D, 76D, 75D, 81, 08, 2010, a 1964D, a 95 Denver, 08D, 84D, a 64D, 2014 Denver, and an 85 Denver. Can you leave a link to your Coinstar? Just type !coin shop, and you'll get the link. You'll get the information on the coin shop, Mikey. How's it going? Notified didn't work. Sorry about that, Peggy. We're doing this every day, though, between 11 and noon Pacific time. We're going to start it. We started it a little early today, towards 11. I'm going to try to do that each day for the next 8 more days after this. So even if you're not getting notifications, hopefully you can make it. I don't know how else to put out notifications. I've been doing everything the same I have. Some people are getting notifications. Seems like a lot of people are not. And it's been my experience with other streams, too. I haven't been getting a lot either. Here's a 1964 Canadian. It's real dirty. So it's a little bit of an earlier one. There's a 74S. We'll save that. Here's a 1983. Not the double die reverse. We got another state counter stamp coming up here. 14 wheat cents is what we're up to. This is for the state of, what is that? Colorado. Nice square state. And that's on a 74S. Nice. What are we missing there? Thanks, get right back to you. Very cool. Hi there, Victoria. Thanks for coming in. Good to see you. Glad you were able to make it. There's a 71S. Another S-Mint we'll save. There's a 75. A 64D. 1970S. 88, really dirty 1987, a very crusty memorial cent, can't even tell what date it is, 93 Denver, 96 Denver, and we got another wheat cent. I do not know the date. Let's see what it is. 41 Denver. Cool. Yeah, thanks again for coming in, Victoria. Good to see you. Good to see all of you, of course. Dell says generally each store will have a $1 limit that they can run through the Coinstar for free. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I guess you'd have to talk to each store. And got another wheat cent here right on the top of that handful. We'll see what that is together because I did not see the date. 1942. Okay, there's another pile of 5. I'll put that there. Plus the one under the scope makes that up to 16. I believe we're still averaging more than one per roll of coins. And these aren't in rolls, of course, but if you ever get a box and you're averaging 1 wheat cent per roll, that's huge. 78, 86, 2001, 81D, 2019 Denver. That's about the newest thing we've seen in the last couple days. There's a 1980, a 76D, 79D, another 79D, 2015, 1990, 1982. This one looks a little odd. It might even be gold-plated. Just looks a little more golden than the rest of them. It's an 83D, though, so no one really cares. And in 1983, no doubling on the reverse. All right. I keep trying to peek over at chat, make sure I'm not missing too much. We're getting towards the end here. I'd guess we're at least 2/3 to 3/4 of the way through this for today. So I don't think we're going to set a record for like a huge number of wheat cents unless they're just all in this last couple handfuls, but we shall see. And hopefully that one coin collector's still here and keeping track, because he said he's going to do a giveaway, and it would be kind of funny if he left and we don't even know what to do, but I'm sure some of you wouldn't think that's funny. There's a 69S that we're saving. Was not the double die, of course. 82, 64D, 94D, 93, nice 64D, 87 and 96, 78, 83 Denver, 1992, 85D, 80, nice red 1964, a couple more dirty Lincoln cents from the 1980s, 73D, 1990, and an 83 Denver. Yeah, I think that is the second S-Mint one that we found. Yep. What's so special about the 82? I mean, some people like to save them to sort out the copper versus the zinc ones. I mean, that's... And then, yeah, they like to look at the different small date, large date. 7 different varieties, major ones, crappie tin. And I guess there's also some that could be, you know, one-offs, or, you know, ones that you usually, that shouldn't even have been made, but those you'd have to, like, really be lucky to find those and really know what you're looking for and have a scale and whatnot. But that little handful, I already see 1 wheat cent, and I see another one, so let's just take a look at a couple more wheat cents. That is, what is this one? 1945. Cool. And there's another one right here. I don't know the date yet. What is it? A 58 Denver. And there's another one right here. What's this one going to be? A 53 Denver. That was a good little handful there. There might even be more here. I haven't even gotten through them. 2007, 82D, 73D, 84 Denver, 84 Denver, 80, 1970. Another wheat cent. 52S. Is that one? That brings us up to 20 right there, I believe. 99, 78, 93, 02, 84 Denver. 2003. 2004, I think that one is. It's horrible. Here's a 1959 Denver. So we got another one of those. Year you were born, okay. 69D, the one with the floating roof and no FG. I don't know. I don't really ever look for those, so I don't. I would imagine there's multiple dates that could have those, but I don't know the date that most of you guys look for that one. I just don't look for that variety. There's a 71S, so we got another S-Mint. 1990, 07, 76D, 2010D, 2000 Denver, and another 2010D. Mikey says his grandfather's 90 years old, fought in the Korean War for his bravery. He earned some of the hardest medals to get, and now he's sick and undoing. Well, I'm really sorry to hear that, and I want to thank your grandfather and the whole family for his service. That's really cool, and you should be proud of that. But yeah, wish him well. But That's tough when the grandparents and all that get older and older, and just enjoy the time you've had and the time that you have left. That's all I can really say, Mikey. There's a 72S. It was just real beat up, so I was just trying to confirm that that's an S mint. Here's a nice 1959 Denver that's got some red color left in it. 1980, 77. Really, really dirty one here. 2002. It looked way older. Here's another state, and this one's got some toning. Let's see what state this is. We'll first pile up these wheat cents, because we got another stack. That brings us to 20. This one's got some color, and what state is that? New Hampshire. Looks like they stamped it in there upside down, because wouldn't that be New Hampshire? I don't have my map in front of me. This way, the state looking like that, I believe, is Vermont. The state looking like this, I believe, would be New Hampshire. Maybe someone here is from New Hampshire and can confirm that, but I think that's right. There's a really beat-up 1970-something. Don't know. All right. Who else? Paula, good to see you. Thanks for coming in. David Carlisle got a coupon for 8-ounce pack of free coffee. Just $1 shipping. Cool. Almost free. Free plus shipping and handling. Hey David, you know what? Send me an email later. I got tons of free coins I can send you. All you got to do is pay shipping and handling. I swear it's a good deal. All you got to do is pay the shipping and handling. I'll give you a bunch of stuff. There's a 1970 San Francisco, 76 Denver, 2008, 1980 Denver, an 87 Denver, and a 97 Denver. Everybody saying hello to Paul. Thanks again for coming in. Got maybe about 3 or 4 more handfuls about this size, and that's it. We're getting towards the end. We're going to give away an 1853 seated dime at the end of this. If you want to win it, you do not have to participate in the giveaways. You can just watch along and let somebody else win if you don't want it. And I'd prefer that you do that. But if you do want to win it, then stay tuned. 86D, a 2012, a 76D. Real nice 87D. So a lot of those 1987s just look really nice. Unlike this coin, this is just toasted. Memorial cent. Not even going to try to pick apart what the date is on that. There's a 67. There's a 71. What's the mint mark on that? An S. We'll save it. 71S. 2000. Figured out how to do a giveaway. All the people that post today, put them in pickers, and boom, winner tomorrow morning. It's one way to do it. I don't know. I like to just do it at the end of the stream and, do something fun just so I know the person's here. And I mean, I guess I could, I've done comment pickers before too. And that, that kind of lets it, I know not everybody can stay here for the full hour or so that we stream. And, so that gives everybody a chance, even if you were just here for a minute. But nothing else in that group. Had me at seated dime. Sure, Paula. It's not the best condition. It's got some rim damage. It's got a ding on it. But it's an 1853 with arrows. I was going through some stuff. I saw Young Coin Hunter in another stream earlier. He won our giveaway yesterday, and I said, what should I give away today, Young Coin Hunter? I can't figure it out. I just put a 71S in the pile that we just got. Here's a 1984. I'll check for double ear. Young Coin Hunter goes, hey, you got any seated dimes? I'm like, I don't know. I'll look. And the first one I found was that one right there. So we do not have the doubled ear on the 84. But we do have another wheat cent here we can take a look at. So we'll get that ugly seated dime out of the way and figure out what this is. It's a 1940. That brings us to 21. Hopefully some of you are guessed pretty close because we're almost at the end. Too late, I know where to get bags and shipping free. Okay. Very, very good. Oh, is everybody getting together with Don Berry and getting a link to the coin shop? No one's ever going to buy stuff on my streams anymore. Everybody's going to buy straight from Don from now on. That's okay. I'll keep the stuff. Here's another wheat cent. This is going to be number 22. Looks like another 1940. You are not seeing double. That's a different coin.
1996, 2011, 1974, 77D, and 87, 2006 Denver, 2011, 1996D, 72D, 2003. I didn't look at that one. That's an 89 Denver. Hopefully we're going to have the big show tomorrow, says Coins for Amateurs. I know, I've been out of probation. It's been more than 3 months since I've won, and I gave away my big show package to somebody. I can't remember who I even gave it away to now. Maybe you remember Coins for Amateurs. But anyway, the last time I won the big show, I said, you know what, I've won enough this year. Let's give it away. So now my 3 months have been up again, so I've been itching to try to win that thing again, and I haven't had the luck so far. I'm trying to win it again before June, because if I win it, because the first time I won it was the middle of June, so if I win it again before June, then I'll have won it 4 times in 1 calendar year. And I just think, come on, can't get mad at that. We got another wheat cent peeking out over here, so I'm just going to jump right to that. What is that one? A 44S. Very cool. Don Barry goes, I'll help what I can, but the shop does not do streams, so Mike, you'll still have the best stuff? Okay. But then again, Don, you'll be the first to admit as well, you don't go through them enough to know who's getting the best stuff. So yeah, you might throw some things that you know about in the bag if you know I'm going to open it, but you certainly didn't know there's a 1909S in the last one, and I don't know if you saw that. Silver Nitrate was the one that bought that one, or was in that lot. He actually got it graded by NGC. It came back NGC XF45. So when I did the stream, I go, oh, look, we found a 1909S. The Red Book lists it in good at $80. Well, yeah, I knew it was better than a good. I should have tried to grade it and told you what it was really worth. But yeah, when it grades out XF45, it's probably between $150 and $200 is what that coin's worth. And he's actually selling it in an auction right now because he started his stream a little earlier. I thought he was going to start it at noon my time like he usually does. But he started it earlier, so that's being sold today on his channel. So if you want to go buy a 09S that we found in a bag. But and I know just from your feedback on eBay, you guys leave a lot of other good stuff in the other bags that people buy, so they're unsearched. There's another 2009 that we found. We don't find in tons of those. I usually find way more of those from the banks. Bunch more common stuff. There's a 69S with some red color left on it. 86, 63 Denver that's nice and red. Another 63 Denver that is not nice and red. Really nice 1975D. That thing looks brand new. Except for the reverse now that has my fingerprint on it. But other than that, it's nice. 2016, 85 Denver, 82 Philly, 2015 Denver, 2011. We got another state counter stamp. Which one did we get this time? We got the state of, looks like Delaware. DE, Delaware. Not to scale, of course. It'd be a lot tinier compared to the size. It almost looks like the same size as California was on the one we saw earlier. All right, let's see. 5-gallon bucket you turn in. Didn't miss that. Michael, correct about New Hampshire. I thought that looked upside down. Yeah, New Hampshire, it should have been the other way. All right. It was the only copper I got back that wasn't listed as clean. Yeah, you got some tough ones on the grades, but you know what? The more you look at coins, the more you send them in. Again, if that was one of his first submissions to NGC, he'll look back at that a few years down the road, and maybe he'll see exactly what they're talking about. Or, you know what, maybe NGC got a couple of those wrong. Grading companies do make mistakes. Or some coins will be really close, like, oh, especially when you're looking at some of the bust half dollars. I know he sent a couple of those in. One grader will call it clean, and the other grader will go, well, it's not clean bad enough to matter, so they put a grade on it. So it's tough. And you know what? I'm just going to dump out the rest of what we got here for this $11 worth. And that's it. That's all that we got left to go through for today. We're up to 23 wheat cents. I see another one poking out right here, so this is going to jump us up to 24. I don't know where we're going to end up. There's a 56D.
You gave it away. That's pretty awesome. Yeah, that was the big show. We gave it away. That's crazy, isn't it? That is crazy. Well, and one of the reasons I did that too is I actually had won that big show on the very first day I was eligible. At least that's the way I calculated it. I think I had won the one before that on something like September 15th, and just the way the calendar worked out, that was on December 15th, so it was exactly 90 days later. So I guess if Ken interpreted it differently, he would say, you know what? You have to wait 90 days, so you can't win until the 91st day, but it was exactly 90 days later, so that's why, like, other people, well, right away when I won, he goes, oh, no, you just won recently, you're not eligible, and when he was checking and trying to do the math, I'm like, you know what? If you say I'm not eligible, that's fair, but if I did win it, give it to Coins for Amateurs, and I was going to give it away anyway, probably, but 72S, so I think maybe that, hopefully that didn't, I don't think that influenced his decision at all, because he's usually real fair about that anyway, but everybody seemed to get a kick out of that, and then I knew you guys weren't in the stream, though, and so I told everybody to try to keep it a secret, too, because that would be more fun. Except that it took Ken forever to ship that one, so it was like, I knew it was hard for everybody to keep it a secret a long time. Mission Get Rich got 27, getting close. Getting close. We're up to 24 right now, and we got this much right here to look at still. I'm trying to stay in the frame of the camera. I know sometimes I drift out of the frame a little bit there just because, I don't know, just because. Alright, let's get these out of the way so I can make some more room. Guess a 61's looking pretty bad. Yeah, 61's not going to do it today. I was hoping you were right, but so let's just get through these. And I know I haven't shown any of my coin memes yet today. Sorry about that. I do have plenty of them, and I know some of you guys have mentioned that you guys enjoy that. I think it's funny, but maybe I'll show a couple of those right before we do the giveaway. There's an 89, 64D. Not seeing anything exciting, otherwise I'd be mentioning it. Crappie Tim, I'm not even doing a giveaway for it. It was that one coin collector was in here earlier, and he said, hey, let's guess, and whoever's closest without going over, that he is going to send them a silver dime. So I have nothing to do with that giveaway, and I just hope that that one coin collector is still here when we're done with these in a minute, because he said he's keeping track of it. So I see another state counter stamp here. So we're not done yet. What do we got here? Looks like North Dakota, maybe? That's all I can figure out there. North Dakota, probably. And I'm getting a text message from my sister. That's probably nothing important. Okay. I'll check that in a little bit. My sister's probably watching, and she's going to get all upset if I say it's not important. We do have another wheat cent. Alright, so that's North Dakota there, I'm pretty sure. 55 Denver. See an average of 13 Wheaties a box. Yeah, I usually get between 10 and 12 a box where I'm at. We're not even searching a box. We're searching $11 face value, so that'd be 22 rolls. So out of 22 rolls, that is our 25th wheat cent so far. So we're averaging more than 1 cent per roll. So in a box, that would be more than 50 cents. So we're doing really well. Here's a nice bright red 1959D. But these are not from the bank. These are from a coin shop. The Coin Shop Coin Counter. So it doesn't surprise me that we're having a little different set of finds than you'd get at a bank. 1982, 1980, 81, 2013, 2000, 86, 1990D, 2001, 1999, 81, 2007, 78 Denver, and the last coin is a 1980 out of Denver. The total wheat cents found, exactly 25. I do not know who has 25 or if anybody was close. That one coin collector you got back just in time. We found 25 wheat cents today. So congratulations whoever
got closest without going over. Maybe somebody got it right on. I'll quickly total up the S mints because I know people like that, or at least like to know the numbers. There's 10, 15. That's pretty crazy. Exactly 20 S mints, not including the state counter stamps. So we actually got a few more than 20. The different states we got, there's 8 different state counter stamps, 3 2009s, 5 Canadian coins, and looks like 6 1959s, and this one here that I thought was just a little bit misaligned die. I don't really care about it. Back in the box. Very, very cool. So I'm going to show this here, and what we're going to do is I'm going to wipe my hands just real quick before I even get on my keyboard. That's just that bad. I'm going to try to wipe them a little bit. That one coin collector says Mustang Dave 1. So that one coin collector, you might want to go ahead and put your email address in there for him to get in touch with you and take care of that. Really appreciate that. Very generous of you to do that. So what I'm going to do is in about 1 minute, 1 to 2 minutes, I'm going to type one word into chat. If you want a chance to win that seated dime, the 1853 with arrows, all you're going to have to do is type what I type. But I want to give everybody a minute to make sure you're on live chat, everybody's caught up. And I haven't shown any of my coin memes yet today, so first of all, I'm just going to let you guys know that I am part of Team Cent. So let's see, I don't even know what number of Team Cent I am, see if Nightbot cooperates. I'm number 34 people to join Team Cent, even though I've joined several times. That's okay. If it doesn't count your vote there, it just means you're voting too quick, and I think there's like a 2-second timeout, so you can try again. But some of you guys might be Team Penny, even though you know you're wrong, but that's okay. But before we do the giveaway, I'll just show a couple for fun. I know people have had some fun with that. So I'll show a couple that I've shown before. There's the Office Space guy right there, Lumberg. You know, if you can call them cents instead of pennies, that'd be great. I showed this one the other day. Here's that face you make when Kittle keeps calling them cents instead of pennies, of course, you know. Fun stuff. But let's show some new ones. I actually showed this one the other day. This one's actually made by Don Barry. He emailed me this one. He thought it was pretty funny. And I think it's pretty funny. You know, it hurts me more than it hurts you. I think that's what the dad's thinking, you know, so. But how about this one? You guys like this one? The Rock's going, I like Lincoln cents. And the girls, you mean pennies? And yeah, The Rock does not like that. I thought that was a good one. What else do we got here? You guys might think this one's good. I think I showed this one yesterday. It's me in the car, taking the exit for cent, not penny. Peeling out, screeching the tires. And let's do one more. How about, let me look through and find a good one. Alright, I like this one. How do you guys like that one? Yep. Kittle likes cent, not penny. Alright, well hopefully you guys are all caught up with the live, ready to go, about ready to go for a giveaway here. I thought that was fun. I got about 30 of them. We'll show some more. Maybe I'll even do a video just showing them all together. That might be fun. But so get ready. Giveaway coming up. 1853 with arrows, seated dime. I'm going to type a word in the chat. You got to type what I type. Just type once per person, please. Only if you want a chance to win. And good luck. Got 30 people in chat. If you're one of the first 20 people to type in the word cent, you will have a chance to win. After that, you don't have a chance. I'm sorry. But I think this gives you enough time. If you're on a cell phone, computer, whatnot, as long as you were pretty much ready to go, I gave you plenty of warning. Best of luck to you all. I don't know if we've got 20 people in yet. Let me do a rough count. That's about 5. That's about 10. That's about 15. I think we got just about 20 in right now. So I'm going to go ahead and type in stop a couple times. Stop, stop, stop. I'm going to scroll up to the top of my chat there. I'm going to even bring up my screen. You're going to see some trippy stuff here in a little bit once that all shows. Well, first of all, I can't do that just yet. I have to roll the dice, don't I? The die. We got here a 20-sided die. I'm going to roll it. Whoever is number 20. I keep rolling these big numbers. I got to count in front of y'all. All right. We're going to go back to here. Right here, you can see there's my typing sent. Number 1, Greg. 2, Victoria. 3, Ulrich. 4, Farm Dog. 5, Peggy, I'm sorry. I said Petty, not Peggy. 5 is Peggy. 6, G-Dub. 7, Papa Giorgio. 8, NCF. 9, Paula. 10, Dell. 10 was Dell. 11, Mustang. 12, Mike. 13, PG. 14, Sublime. 15, Crappie Tim. 16, That One Coin Collector. 17, Jeff Dunn. 18, Mission Get Rich. 19, David Carlisle. And number 20, Archaeology Mikey 007. The winner from yesterday also is the winner today. 2 days in a row, Archaeology Mikey. Congratulations. The screen's going nuts there. We'll go back here. That's what I got. Archaeology Mikey 2 days in a row. Yesterday he won this coin right here. A 63 Denver. 1963 Denver Franklin half dollar. And today he won an 1853 with arrows. A little bit of damage to it, but it's still a 1853 with arrows. Seed of Liberty dime. So congratulations, Mikey. Again, I'm not mailing out any of the giveaways until we're done with the 11 days of streaming and going through these cents, because, as you could just see there, Mikey won again. I want to be able to ship out multiple packages, multiple wins all at once. So, again, thanks for hanging out today. What I'm going to do, first of all, if you haven't checked out Penny Dog, make sure you're going over and supporting Penny Dog's channel. Run her playlist a little bit this week. Let's try to get her monetized by the end of the week. I know she's only about 400 hours away from that. If we all go over there and watch her playlist for a little bit, she'll get that. And she'll be real thankful. And then she does really good streams anyway. You guys should all be checking out her content. Right now, I know Silver Nitrate's in the middle of his auction. I'm bringing up his stream right now, and I'm going to share the link with y'all. Let's all go over and support Silver Nitrate, because he usually does his auction on Saturdays at noon my time. Apparently, he didn't get the memo that I'm starting my thing at 11 today, and he moved up his auction to 11. So, sorry about that, Silver Nitrate. I didn't know you were starting sooner. Silver Nitrate. There's link. Let me copy. So everybody go over there, buy some stuff in his auction, check it out. If he has not made it to his 1909 S Lincoln cent, just know that's the one he got on my channel going through the bags. He bought the lot of 500 wheat cents, and we happened to find a XF4509S from the coin shop. So that's awesome. Anyway, again, congratulations, Archaeology Mikey. Everybody's saying, wow, very lucky. Yes, very lucky. But that's just the roll of the dice, and that's how that works. We'll do it again tomorrow, about the same time of day, and we'll do it again for the next 8 days. So that's the way it's going to be. And by the way, happy birthday, Mikey 007. I forgot about that. Nice birthday present. Very, very cool. Again, thanks, Greg King. Thanks, Crappie Tim, Paula, Coins for Amateurs. Everybody, thanks for hanging out. I'm going to go ahead and put up my end screen where you're going to see a lot of thank yous to a bunch of the donors of the channel. But while I'm doing that, I'm also going to go over to not Coins for Amateurs. We'll go to Coins for Amateurs tomorrow. But I'm going to go over to Silver Nitrate and check out the auction. So again, thanks for hanging out today, and we will see you in about 23 more hours. We'll do it again tomorrow. Take care.